Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's session. Today, we'll be going through how to create a digital marketing strategy. I'm so glad to have everybody here today. My name is Nelson Kalula. I'm your trainer today from the Digital Marketing Academy in conjunction with Google Training. It's so good to have you here. I'm joined with Maria Ongenda, who is our moderator today. So she'll be popping questions, answering some comments that you guys might have in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is the Creating Your Digital Marketing Strategy. And I hope that I, fulfill all the needs that you came to join us for, all the training, all the classes, and, all the information that you might have. All right, let us know where you're from today. It's Friday. It's a very happy Friday. I'm glad that it's Friday, end of the week. It's been three long and good days of training. It's good to conclude now, where we actually take you through creating a digital marketing strategy that you can use for your business or for your company that you work for. All right, I see some people coming in. Thank you guys for joining us today. Let us know where you guys are from. It's bright. It's the afternoon. Well, it's almost the afternoon, mid morning. We're almost there. Cape Town, it's sunny outside, but it's very, very cold, unfortunately. Let us know where you guys are from today. Awesome. Be happy to know where you guys are from. So Steve Plattercliff from Plattercliff, Carl Lucas again, Annabella, thank you guys so much for joining us. You joined us on the first day, on the Wednesday, and you joining us again today. So really glad to have you guys here today as well. I'm just going to wait one more minute, and then we're going to move on to discussing what we're going to go through today. See some people still coming through. Awesome. Good morning, Jackie, Fanelo, Michelle, Selene, Kosinati, Cape Town. Oh, Kosinati says he loves the winter in Cape Town. Oh, man, it's very good weather, but it's so tiring. Jerry, welcome. Sinazo, welcome everybody. All right, glad to have you guys here. Michaela, welcome. Awesome. Okay, let's move on to the next section. We'll just discuss, what we're going to break down in today's session and how you can create your own digital marketing strategy. All right, we're going to look at an introduction to digital marketing. We're going to discover different marketing channels, and then we're going to build the digital marketing plan. So that's going to be really, really exciting. Again, we discussed this yesterday. Bootcamp from Google if you own a small business or if you're looking to build your own business one day. Google offers a free bootcamp where we take you through different aspects of business, from investment to pitching for success, to understanding revenue streams. You're creating your own digital strategy, tailor to your business, SMART goals, all of that. So please do sign up for the bootcamp, and you'll be taken through that 1 week long bootcamp where we take you through all of that, from Google, free of charge as well. Awesome. All right, let's move on to an introduction to digital marketing. If you've joined us for the first two sessions, you know that I like to open up the floor with a question. So the first question is, what opportunities might you get from being online? I always like to open up the question. It's a nice icebreaker, get everybody into the comment section, everybody giving some great answers. So what opportunities might you get from being online? What are the benefits to being an online business? Or getting your business online, using social media, using different digital marketing channels. What are the benefits of that? And what opportunities might you get? Someone on this call might be, not into digital marketing just as yet, and your answers might push them over there. So don't be shy. Share with us, let us know. Megan Opperman says brand awareness. Kosinatis is free advertising. Awesome. Let us know, what opportunities might you get from being online? See some answers still coming through. Yeah, like I said, someone might not be, as inclined just as yet to get into digital marketing. So don't be afraid to answer any of the questions. You might help that person make that final decision, to get his business online, to start his business and get that up and running. Awesome. Welcome, William, Lariska, welcome. Increase reach. reach a greater audience, creating new customers that you never thought were out there. It's definitely one of them. More clients from a leads perspective, running ads, paid media. Awesome. Thank you guys for your input on that and your comments. Yeah, but yeah, are just a few. Some of them are similar to what you shared with us. So it gives customers an easy way to find you. So awesome. So it was also discussed yesterday when we did the Google My Business as a another tool to help customers find you online, and that Google My Business is a part of social media. So definitely helps give customers an easier way to find you online. You can reach larger audiences, like Nkosinati says, like Carl says as well. You can also build your brand and gain credibility, like William said, like Lariska said. So it all forms part, of those benefits, everything that you guys have commented. So thank you guys so much for that. More exposure, Sekhametsi says, more exposure with larger reach. Definitely one of the better benefits of getting your business online. All right. We live in a mobile world. Mobile in particular is changing how we act and behave as humans. Over the recent years, there's been a significant increase in the usage of mobile phones, and we have never been more connected in terms of information, knowledge, and people. There are over 2.5 billion people that own a smartphone globally, and there's 53.38 million people that have a smartphone subscription in South Africa alone. 91% of South Africans own mobile phones, with 80% in Kenya and Nigeria, respectively. And there are 18.43 million e-commerce users in South Africa alone. We have the answer to pretty much any questions at our fingertips. 60% of searches globally are via mobile, and we have the power to do our own product research online. So 65% of people in Nigeria shop online. So why am I telling you these stats? These are some of the reasons why you should be going online. A lot of people are more connected on their phones than they've ever been. We don't like the example I did yesterday with the pizza place near me. We're not inclined to open up a laptop every time we do a search for a business. It's always on mobile. It's always via convenience. So what's the most convenient way to reach your audience and to reach your potential clients? Is to use social media, because they're on social media. They use social media every day. The average Facebook user is on about, I think on average, 4 to 6 hours a day. So why not build your business and reach those people? And again, why I told you those stats is that, you know, again, people are online, people are using their phones. It's not the conventional, I'm going to open up my laptop to find it's anything from now on. Like I searched for to buy a new laptop, in the coming weeks. And I searched for that on my phone because it's so convenient. I was on my bed and I was like, what's the price of a new laptop? I opened my phone. I didn't go wake up, connect my Wi-Fi to my laptop and then search. I went straight to my phone and I did the search from there. And that's what I'm banging on about, is that the convenience factor is one of the most important factors you also need to take into consideration when it comes to putting your business and your brand and building your brand on social media, is that you need to be able to reach those people on all formats. If your service is mainly towards the business sector, finance, then the focus should be on optimizing for desktop and optimizing for people on there. But if you're in a mobile first, in terms of selling products, services like that, then you need to focus on making that experience as seamless as possible for your prospective client, because they're online, they're using their phones, and that's the way they connect and purchase nowadays. All right, let's move on to some more stats as well. So research suggests that 80% of sales come from only 20% of the population for most brands. This suggests that in order for businesses to stay relevant and drive sales, they must connect with their target audience. While it can be challenging, the task is in more reach than ever before, because people are online and using their phones. Online digital tools have played a big role in unlocking opportunities for businesses online. Businesses like yours, that people that are joining us today that have smaller businesses. Online digital tools have played a way in you unlocking new roles and new opportunities to reach them online. Social media, email, paid media, all of that platforms that we're going to break down today. By being online, you can be found by more potential customers. If you're not on there, people may use other businesses or go straight to your competitors. So that's a search slip. So being online helps you, be found by your customers, and you run the risk of losing a client out to competitors. So That's also a good reason to be online. You can expand your customer base. You can reach people from all over the world, where they can find you online 24 hours a day if you run an international business and the working hours are a bit different. Being online helps people to reach your business and see your working hours, can see what you offer, can contact you. You might get the message the next day, but they're awake, they're alive, they want to see what you sell and buy from you as well. You can also reach niche audiences. You can allow customers to find your products and services easily. People can also now search on search engines to look for businesses and products online, so that's also good. Again, Google Trends can help you compare the number of searches for your products and services in the different countries and categories you choose. By being online, you not only get access to customers across the globe, but you also get insight on useful pieces of information that can help you form your digital marketing strategy. Being online allows you to gain access and leverage analytical tools from various platforms. With these tools, you can conduct consumer or market research and keep up with customer demands and trends in your market. With the Google Marketing Platform, you can gain access to various tools to make most of your marketing efforts. So Google Analytics, you can look at audience acquisition, behavior, what do people do on your sites, and then you can optimize it. Like I said yesterday, and on the first day, is if you notice that using Google Analytics, if you notice that some of your page have a high bounce rate, a bounce rate meaning people landing on your site and then leaving again. If that bounce rate is high and you notice that, you can optimize that page and make that experience much better and improve and learn from those insights from these Google tools. You also get YouTube Analytics, Firebase, Google Ads, and the Data Studio that can help you bring together the different data sources that you have to understand and put together a proper and efficient digital marketing strategy. So let's look at an example of how you can use Google Analytics. Can you see the screen? Let's make myself like that. If you can see the screen properly. The demographics are broken down to show you valuable insights on who your product or service is and who it's resonating with. And then by using analytics, we can find out more information about people who visit your site, can help you understand your customers more, and you can make marketing material more relevant. Again, optimize your content. Let's see. Awesome. Okay, let's look at some different platforms as well. So most social media platforms do have analytics built in. The examples we have here are Facebook and Twitter. So some of the more popular social media platforms have like analytics and stuff that you can look at every month or consistently if you're in the social media space. So you can actually interpret how people are looking at your data, your social media posts and all of that, and then you can build better. Or you can look at what your competitors are doing and seeing if you can come up with something similar or better than their strategy and their post and what they've put out there. You can also find out the demographics of the people that you're interacting with on social media, what time of the day they're mostly online on your page. So you can post at that time. There's so many pages that say, okay, on Thursday you need to post at 2 p.m. But is that relevant to your page? No. You need to see, again, these tools can help you find out, okay, what time are people mostly on my page? All right, it's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday. So that's when you post, mainly you post your services, or maybe you post if you have a free trial, or if you have a new product launch. That can be your monicum of posting, okay, if most people on my site or on my Facebook page at 12 a.m. on a Wednesday or 12 p.m. on a Wednesday, I'm going to post my latest product, or the latest up and coming stuff that you have, and new services, discounts, all of that at that time, because you have that insight. You understand what people are doing, what time are they online, and what are they looking for, what's the demographic, what's the age group, type of thing as well. Insights like this help you understand your customers more. It's some sort of feedback that you can take back and look at your digital marketing strategy and say, okay, at this time I'm going to do this, and understand the different insights that comes to you. This helps you make marketing material more relevant and connect more meaningfully with your customers. So those are some good adjectives for the insights and the analytics that you can use. All right, you can also build your audience profile. So using analytics tools provides us with a host of insights that we can leverage to support businesses and stimulate growth. And these insights can help you paint a picture of the users and profile them more effectively. You can look at your audience. You can look at who are you reaching, who are your customers, and how can you profile them, and how can you connect with them more successfully. And this is all the stuff that you can gain from these tools and these insights. You can look at the traffic source. What are the routes that people are taking to find you? What sites are they on? If you have referrals, and which platforms and tools are they coming from? Are they coming from, in Google, you can see whether or not, most of your traffic is coming from social media, it's coming from Facebook, Twitter. On GA4, the new Google Analytics, you can look at, where exactly that specific traffic is coming from. You can look at the content as well. So how are customers reacting and receiving the messages that you put out? How are they receiving the social media posts and the different blogs and stuff that you put out? Are you connecting with them successfully? Again, looking at the bounce rate. If the bounce rate is high, that means you're not really connecting with your potential clients successfully. So you need to optimize the page so that it's actually information that they want to read and find and click to find out more from you. Do they like your content? That's also a good question to figure out an answer. And then you can look at the conversions part as well. So are customers taking action? For example, if the specific page is a product page, are they purchasing that product? How have you put that page together? Is it easy for them? Is it seamless? Again, mobile first, because most of the traffic comes from mobile. Is it optimized for mobile, or images all the way, or images like, not quality? Are they small? Are your tap targets correct? Is it seamless? Is it easy? Is it mobile friendly? That's also something you need to look at when it comes to conversions, because that's the last step that a person takes. There's nothing worse than putting someone through a funnel, taking them through, and they get to your conversions, and then your conversions are whack. Your pages or your mobile, it's not optimized for mobile, and they can't do what they need to. So that's really, really an important factor when you're building an audience profile. On top of getting access to a global marketing strategy and making more informed decisions when making your products and services and marketing material, being online allows you to communicate and provide better support to your customers. You can also communicate. So being online means that you can communicate with your customers easily and quickly. People can communicate with businesses through listings. They're in Google My Business from yesterday. There was a section where you could send reviews and ask customers to review your business, and answering, even if the reviews are bad, answering the reviews, because it helps you go higher in the search rankings. The more you interact on your profile, helps you rank much higher on search on Google search and Google Maps. You can also use tools like TripAdvisor or social media apps where people spend a lot of their time. You get to know customers, you get to know the demographics, interests, and the locations. You can improve customer service. And customers, again, often leave reviews when they purchase products as well. So you need to look at, the different factors in the different sectors and where customers have an interaction with you. And social media allows you to answer those questions, queries, grievances that they might have. You can also and the benefit rather of responding to reviews can help market your business effectively. If you don't respond, it can be negative, and people have a negative perception of your business, meaning that if you don't respond effectively, if you don't resolve, bad cases, then people look at you and say, oh, well, they don't really care about their customers. They're not actually, responding or giving an effort to make this person's service or interaction with them better than what they should. Now that we have an idea of the benefits of digital marketing for your business, let's explore the different channels that we may explore before we put together the marketing plan. And before that as well, I just want to open the floor for some questions. I see a question coming in from Nkosinati. Nkosinati asks, how can I optimize organic posts without making them into ads? Because I think it's the way that it's the writing framework that you use. So a lot of the social media posts that I see don't have a specific framework to them. They just have a post there, hey, click this link, goodbye. They don't have a set of, you've got the IDA, then you've got the benefits to let me just open that for you quickly as well. When writing for social media, it's also important to have a good writing framework. Let's see, quickly. Let's get that for you. IDA is attention, interest, desire, action. So if you're writing to a framework, you're better able to articulate the product or service that you're trying to get out there. So if you write for attention, then you have a nice opening line. Interest would be, what is the product that you're offering? What is is it a discount, percentages? Desire would be, how can they reach you? What number? And action would be the action key, the action word that you say, click here or contact us, let us know, type of thing. So write with a framework is my advice as well if you want to optimize your social media posts. Let's just see. I'll just get some more frameworks that you can have a look at. Kosinati. Any other questions? I see. Welcome, Millie. Welcome, Winnie. Glad to have you, Winnie from Northwest. Glad to have you joining us today. But yeah, that's my advice for you in Kosinati. If you want to optimize your organic post, then use a writing framework, and that'll definitely help you, with structuring and where to put hashtags, where to put links, where to put your main attention for the different posts. Any other questions so far? I think everyone's still fine. Just leave it open for another 10 seconds, and we're going to move on to the different digital marketing channels in depth, so you guys can see how to benefit and how to use them correctly and properly. But I think everyone is sorted. Cool. I just want to open this software for Kosinati so you can understand the different frameworks. Okay, Kosinati, so you've got IDA, you've got PAS, which is problem, agitate, solutions. Let's see. Then you've got feature to benefit. Then you're going to look at the different products and what are the features, and then move on to the benefits, and then the before after bridge, which is using your marketing, using a marketing framework that helps people understand your business before, what can they do after, and how they can, benefit from your service. Awesome. I see one more question coming in before we move on to the digital marketing channels. Mfanelo asks, is it necessary for me to add hashtags when creating a caption for my post on social media? Definitely, Mfanelo, because some people on social media follow specific hashtags. And, if they were to, if someone was searching, digital marketing strategies on Facebook, and they use the hashtag, and your hashtag on your post, had digital marketing strategies, they'd find your post and say, okay, well, this person just posted something about digital marketing strategies. Let's see what they're about. Are they a digital marketing agency? What services do they offer? So it helps you get found a lot more, especially if you open up your Instagram and you look at the Instagram analytics on different posts. It tells you, where the impressions came from. So some impressions could have come from, people that follow your page, and some comes from your hashtags as well. So it's really important to have a good hashtag strategy for LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, yes, but most of the hashtags mainly are focused on Instagram and LinkedIn. So yeah, do have a look at that in Fanelo. John asks, can I answer a negative review after a year? Again, John, it depends on the industry. So I would definitely not wait that long, but is there, it's a difficult one, because what if the service is bad? They don't want to hear from you, or, I would still answer it, John, just to make sure that there was some sort of interaction and they were happy in some sort of way, that you can maybe smooth things out. I would still answer it even if it's after a year. But going forward, I suggest maybe a minimum of 1 to 2 days. But just for this time, I would say I would answer a negative review after 1 year. Awesome. Let's move on to the next section where we discuss the different digital marketing channels. All right, digital marketing is any effort to spread the word about your company using the internet and using the internet and social media channels to reach people. Essentially, it's anything that you do online to get more attention, and hopefully at some point, sales from a customer. As the digital age picks up speed, new channels are becoming available, but it's important to get grips with most of the established ones. You've got search engine marketing. That's where you pay for advertisements to appear in search engines like Google. Social media marketing, where you use social media platforms and networks like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn to gain traffic and attention. You've got display marketing, which is online advertising that appears in many different formats, usually images, videos, animations, as well as text links. You've got email marketing, where you can collect and use people's emails to communicate with them effectively over different processes and more intimately, I would say. And you've got content marketing, where you create and share different types of content, such as blog posts, videos, guides, infographics, and attract more attention to drive traffic to your site. Let's look at the different channels a bit more in depth. So getting started with search marketing. Search marketing is really about using the power of search to reach new customers. This is the search engine results page. As you can see, if we break it down, the first thing you'll notice is the search query, which is at the top there, the red. Then there are paid ads, which is just underneath there. I'm sure you guys can all see that. And then there's the organic listings just underneath. So let's look at organic listings first. Again, you've got the search query. All right, let's look at the organic listings first. So organic helps you earn traffic to your site through unpaid or free content that you've written. Then you've got the paid, which is people use the keywords and then they're searching for something, and then the paid ad will come first because people are actually bidding on those specific keywords to rank. So that's basically search marketing in a whole. You'll see when you make any basic search related to a product or service, you'll see that the three different components of a search engine or a search query that someone has made. Let's see. Awesome. So let's get started with search engine optimization. First of all, you need to sign up for Search Console, Google Search Console. It's a free tool that will help you more accurately, help you understand your SEO data rather, and help you accurately rank on Google search. So you'll be able to see your exact data from Google search specifically, because there's a difference between Search Console and Google Analytics. Analytics focuses on your website analytics, your website traffic, whereas Search Console is focused on your Google, your search engine ranking, and mainly your keywords and on what traffic you get from that specifically. With Search Console, you can submit your content to Google, monitor how it's doing in search, and send alerts on any critical issues. Search Console will help you identify if there are any issues or errors in your website that will make it hard for you to rank highly on Google. It also helps Google find your content, so you should be submitting a sitemap. So sitemap tells Google, what structure your page has. It's like a hierarchy of the different pages and the different posts and blog posts that you have on your website, and it'll help Google bots understand the structure of your site. So when it comes to being indexed, Google better understands how your site links together. In Search Console, you can submit a sitemap, promote your site on and offline, and share new content. You can also optimize your content. So you're going to look at creating valuable content that users actually want. And Google highly values fresh and useful content because it helps users find exactly what they're looking for. So you need to create unique and accurate page titles, create logical titles and snippets, and use headings H1, H2, H3 to better structure your pages and link them and make sure that the structure is good, because the way Google bots crawl your pages, they look at all the site links and the site structure, and is there an H1 heading? Is this page structured? Because they want to make it as seamless as possible for the user who's coming to search for that particular product or search query online. SEO helps you improve your website's visibility to people who are searching for your products and services using Google, Bing, or the other search platforms. Let's look at some search engine optimization tips. There is no shortcut to SEO, which helps you improve your website's visibility. There is no shortcut. It's a long process, but you need to cover your bases. Is what I always say. As long as you cover your bases, you've got your correct keywords with good ranking, you've optimized your page, there's no errors on your page, you're looking at page speed. As long as you got that all down, that will really, really help you in understanding, the best parts of SEO. So what you can start with is conducting keyword research. You can discover and understand what words and phrases people are looking for when they research for products or services related to your business. You can also look at titles, meta descriptions, because these are what's shown when people search on search ranking and use the search engines. They look at your meta titles and all of that. And your title, the blog title, has to be, very, very, how can I say, engaging. Especially, so if you look at, maybe if you use the same philosophy you have when you build your emails, so you want an exciting email subject line. So why not translate that same philosophy to your blogs? You want an exciting blog title so that people can actually click and read it. So instead of saying, trends in 2020, digital marketing trends in 2021, you're going to say, look at these upcoming trends and upcoming social media trends in 2021 that will help you get your business to, you can break that down and make that actually exciting so that the user and the reader would actually want to read and find out more information about that. You can also make your web pages search engine friendly with on-page optimization. And you can also look at different ways that the search engine can reach you effectively. So that's reducing your image sizes so that your pages can load faster. Try and look at like different ways that you can optimize through SEO. So don't try and speed up the process by any sneaky techniques like stuffing keywords. Use a tool like Yoast that will help you write better and understand the different aspects and the different things that you need to optimize your pages. Another way you can enhance your visibility on search is Google My Business. I'm going to go quickly through this because we covered this yesterday. But as we discussed, there's many areas of search that you can focus your efforts to build visibility. Google My Business allows you to create a free business listing that can come up in search, and you can consider this as part of local SEO. So local SEO is when you focus your business and SEO efforts on a local area, like Cape Town, Johannesburg, Belleville, specific areas. And how to make your listing stand out, again from yesterday, focus on images, reviews, and make sure your address is correct. So I don't want to dive too much into the Google My Business side because we went through that yesterday. But yeah, that's a different component of Google My Business and helps you build visibility and helps you get ranked on search engines and maps as well. Also, let's move on to the free marketing kit that you can look at from Google My Business. So have a look at this. It helps customers stay informed about your business, where you can create custom posts, social posts, and get more reviews. Because again, reviews, address, and images are some of the factors that help you rank higher on Google My Business. All right, let's look at the different comparisons of search engine optimization and search engine marketing. SEO in itself is free, which of course is the main benefit of SEO. You pay nothing to search engines like Google. You rank based on your relevancy to the search query. SEM is where you pay, but only when someone actually clicks on your ad. If your ad serves 10 times, but is only clicked once, you only pay once for that session. We optimize by sending relevancy signals to the likes of Google based on our web pages, incoming links, and other factors like reviews. With SEM, we just choose the keyword and bid. It's so much easier to be visible for those important keywords than SEO because you pay for that, and Google will try its best to get you as high as possible. Again, SEO can take a lot of time depending on the nature of competition and the type of search query you're trying to rank for. For example, ranking for the first page of pizza might take a few months. However, ranking for pizza restaurant Nairobi might only take a few weeks. So long tail keywords are also on the rise because people are actually asking the question in Google. They're not just saying pizza. Who says pizza when they're searching for something? They don't just say pizza. They say pizza restaurant in Cape Town or pizza delivery in Tableview. They're not just searching pizza. So that's also something to consider when in your SEO efforts is look at the long tail and ensure that those long tail actually have a bit of traffic associated with them. Because I know a lot of long tail keywords are a bit iffy with the traffic amount, but when you find those gems, those long tail gems, that'll definitely help you find consistent traffic to your website because people are actually going to make, take the steps that they need to because they're asking long tail questions. Where do I find a pizza delivery shop in Cape Town? Pizza delivery shop in Cape Town. And if you rank high for that, they've already intently showed that they want to make that purchase, and now they just found you. There you go. Maybe you own Butlers, you work at Cocaccios or whatever. They found you because you rank high for that keyword. Now that we looked at the differences, let's look at how we can get started in search engine marketing. You can create a campaign in Google Ads. So you can log into Google Ads, select the search campaign type, and you can optimize your campaign and your goals as well. You need to pick the right keywords. So align your keywords with business goals, manage the match types, refine with negative keywords. So negative keywords are keywords that you put in that you don't want to rank for, like your competitors, cheap, free, um, unreliable. So keywords like that you can use as negative, so that when people search for you, they don't find that associated with your brand. So if you don't associate yourself with something that's cheap or something that's free, something that's affordable, then you'd use those as negative keywords so that you only rank for a specific type of customer. Let's look at some search engine marketing tips. So you need to optimize your keyword list, boost your ads with extensions, and connect your analytics account. Let's look at how we can grow your business on social media. Social media is where a lot of people spend their time. Again, the average user on social media spends between 4 and 6 hours a day. So let's discuss a bit more about social media. I think everyone's still fine. No questions. All right. It's a great way for businesses to communicate with their audience, where they can choose to hang out. It's a good and top and bottom of the funnel marketing activity. On social media, you can reach new people and nurture current customers and turn them into advocates for your business, especially if you're especially in the beauty and medical space, you get a lot of digital marketing advocates that you can actually reach out to, and it'll build those people that have purchased from you and build them into advocates for your business online, where they just speak good, nothing but truth and promotion to your business as well. So if you find those gems, this is a good way to expand. If you're considering starting social media for your company or your business, or you need to persuade your manager why it could be a good fit, let's look at some of the different stats, my most exciting part of today's session. So social media can help you generate more sales, with up to 77% of the population in Africa on social media platforms like Facebook. It makes a good place to connect with new customers, reach new audiences, get new business opportunities. You can highly target demographics with Facebook paid media, and you can build relationships and networks. So you can create Facebook groups. So these are people that discuss the product that you have, or they can reach out directly to customer support in the different Facebook groups. Social media helps you add value to your brand. So it's often used for customer service, for example, chatbots, because the quicker you are to respond, John, the better. You need to understand you can also build two-way conversations. So raise customer service levels, start two-way conversations with customers, show a new side of your business, and build your own community. With social media, it also helps you improve your marketing, so you can understand your customers better, who they follow, when they follow, what time they're online, and what time they interact with your page. It also helps you get noticed on search, and it also attracts more people to your site, and gain valuable customer insights, and keep an eye on what your competitors are doing. Also, Maria's also shared some links that you guys can have a look at and read afterwards. Let's look at organic versus paid. So organic social media is free. You only reach your followers and their friends, whereas paid social media, you pay for views, actions, and clicks, and you can reach anyone. People don't have to follow you. So you can expand that audience and reach everyone. All right, let's look at getting started with social media. First of all, you need to identify your target audience. Choose the social media platforms or social media channels that you're going to use, and then post engaging content regularly. Why I want to chat more about this choosing your social media channels is that not every channel is going to work for you. If you're selling dresses and clothing and whatnot, you're not going to be successful on LinkedIn. I promise you on that. So why not focus your efforts on Instagram, because that's where it's the most visual platform in terms of all social media channels. Why not focus your time on the platform that will most benefit your business? I see a lot of people stretch themselves out too much. If you're selling software, if you're selling technology, maybe Instagram's not the best place for you. Why don't you focus on LinkedIn? Or why don't you focus on Twitter? Or why don't you focus on Instagram? You know what I mean? So, oh, sorry, not Instagram, Facebook, because Instagram might not be the best platform for you. So Yeah, it depends on the business that you serve, the business that you're in, especially maybe John. I know John is in construction. You should maybe focus on LinkedIn. Selene, if you're in TikTok, it depends on the business that you're in. If you're looking at it from a product or sales point of view, then it depends definitely on the business that you're in. If you're selling clothes and whatnot, clothing and maybe facial services like dentistry, orthodontists and whatnot, I would be on TikTok and Instagram Reels and all of that because it shows inside your business. It shows a different side. It shows you maybe having fun, you interacting with your customers, clients, and it shows the feel that people are actually putting themselves in the foot of those people that they see on your platform. So Selena, it depends on the industry that you're in. Carl says, what is the best platform to use for consulting? Carl, I would use LinkedIn straight away because you're able to reach and see exactly who you're looking for. So I'd use LinkedIn for consulting, and then I'd go into Facebook and look at paid ads to reach people because you can look at job titles specifically on Facebook ads. Twitter, I would use maybe to just share some updates on the company, but I don't think I would use Instagram for consulting, Carl. I'd mainly focus on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. All right, let's move on to the next section. I thought I get finished. Let's look at some social media marketing tips. So you need to set yourself a goal, understand your audience, and consistently and regularly update your platform. There are the different forms of content marketing. You've got videos, blogs, case studies, and guides. Again, with content marketing, it can take many different forms, and you need to engage your customers in many different ways. With Instagram, it's becoming more of a real first platform. A lot of these still posts and whatnot are becoming more redundant. It's depending again on the service that you offer. It's becoming more real based and quick videos and explore and whatnot. So we need to also understand where the actual platform is going, and what you can do to improve and what your competitors are doing to get those likes, to get those impressions, to get those comments and engagement from their clients and their customers. There are different ways. Again, you can make videos, create good blogs, look at different case studies and guides that people can download and leave your business with and read the guide and say, okay, these are the 10 ways to optimize your website. As a guide, they read it, and it's your brand, it's your ebook, it's your PDF, and it's in their hands now. Now when they want to optimize their website, they're like, okay, I read this thing, maybe let me reach out to them and find out a bit more about how I can optimize my business, or just give them the business. There's different ways that you can get good results from that. All right, getting started with content marketing, you need to build customer example profiles, customer personas, map the user journey, identify the steps where users will take from awareness to purchase, and then think of questions or information required to make a purchasing decision. You can also use content to generate business. So you can use it to facilitate the customer journey, distribute content on the right channels to the right target audience. Again, not all the channels will work for your business. So you can distribute the content to the right channel to reach the right target audience, and you can include a call to action depending on the different writing framework that you use. Here are some content marketing tips for success. You can use content to facilitate the sales process. You can use storytelling to engage audience, and you can distribute the content to maximize your reach. And lastly, you can measure performance and optimize the content. Again, looking at bounce rates, looking at how people interact with your page, and how competitors have actually structured their pages as well. Let's look at email marketing and getting started with email marketing. Email marketing helps you create personalized content, collect feedback, and connect with an already engaged audience because they've subscribed to you. You have them, you have their emails. Why would you send out bad content to someone who said, okay, I want to hear more from you? Focus that time on creating good, well-structured, well-funneled content so that you can turn that person that signed up with you to an actual lead. So getting started with email marketing, you can select the different marketing platforms. So you got free platforms like MailChimp, or you got more advanced email platforms like ActiveCampaign, SendGrid, or Drip. You can also build a relevant list of contacts and make sure you have permission, because we've got Poppy, we've got all of these acts that are coming up. So please don't download or buy lists elsewhere. Make sure there's a correct path so that if someone says, when did I sign up for this? You can actually tell them, hey, you signed up for this on February 21st, 2022. And they're like, oh, okay. So you need to actually map that out and be able to tell someone who says, when did I sign up to this list? I'm going to sue you. You can tell them, hey, you actually signed up on February 22nd. So there's nothing you can say or do about that. So having that in your place can help you and protect you whenever it comes to, with any acts that have been established over the past few years, like Poppy and all of that as well. Let's look at some email marketing tips for success. You can segment and group the list for relevant content. So if you have a sign up list for people interested in your free trials, then you can communicate free trial information to them. Well, that's depending on software. So if you maybe in consulting and you've segmented a list on your page for people who wanted consulting advice, then you share content related to consulting advice because that's how you've established that email list. So segmenting the different groups according to how you acquire those lists will help you, get another, a potential client from A to B to lead. All right. I wanted to rush through a bit, but I do see some questions coming through that I'm going to answer. Carl, I hope I did answer your question. What is the best platform for consulting? Mark Simon, always ask yourself who is using that platform. Exactly. That's perfect iteration of that. Always ask yourself who is using that platform, especially when it comes to TikTok. Who is using TikTok and why are they using TikTok? Then you can understand, well, it's mainly people aged 18 to 25 or 25 to 34. How do I structure, if I'm in the clothing business, how do I create good content for them to engage with and want to comment and want to find out more? Fanello, how can I grow my following on Facebook and Instagram? Fanello, I would start off with high quality images, some really good quality images, and then focusing on before and afters. So how did the place look like before? Have a bit of branding of your business around and say, this is how it looked after. So before you have like the shed that's, got the wheelbarrow somewhere, it looks very crappy. Then afterwards, you take a very good picture of the work that you've done, how you've actually put everything together, how you've built a new shed or you built a new room, and communicate that so people can actually see the different formation that you made something that looks so bad into this perfect product. So that's some advice that I can give you, Fanello, in the construction industry. All right, let's move on to the final section of today's class, which is building a digital marketing plan. All right, we're going to go through the 6 steps right now. I just want to grab a glass. All right. When it comes to building a digital marketing plan, there are actually 6 steps. Let's look at them right now. So you've got business goals and objectives, budget and resources, audience, what channels, which channels did you decide? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, planning your activity, and setting SMART key performance indicators. So again, SMART is specific, measurable, assignable, realistic, time-related. Now let's look together at a mock scenario of where we can put this digital marketing plan into practice. So we're going to look at an example of how that looks and how you can structure that for your business or company. Step 1 is understanding the business goals and objectives. Successful businesses are based on both goals and objectives. You need to clarify the purpose of your business and identify the necessary actions people need to take in order to be successful when using your product or service. Goals are general statements of desired achievement, while objectives are the specific steps or actions you can take to reach your goals. I'm just going to make this screen show a lot better. Right. Hope you guys can all see that. So we've got an example here. Monli, she's a hairdresser. Her business goals are to get more customers through the door, new and past, and make more people in her area know that a business exists. So that's her business goal and objective. So let's look at how we can align that. As mentioned, your online objectives are how you reach your business goals, and so they should align with your business goals naturally. Business goals can be make people more aware that you exist, like Monli says, sell more products, get found more by more people, and get more returning customers. An example of an online objective would be to increase online reach and awareness, increase website sales, increase social media page follows, page likes, and increase traffic to your website. Let's look at the example of online objectives. So here are a few examples. Again, increase traffic to website, increase online sales, increase social media page likes and follows from customers, and increase online reach and awareness. If the business goal is to make people aware that you exist, then the online goal would be to increase your reach and awareness. If the business goal is to sell more products, then the online goal would be to setting goals to increase website sales. If the business goal is getting found by more people, then you look at getting more page likes and page views and follows from customers. Again, if the goal is getting more returning customers, then you look at increasing your website traffic because you'll get that return customers from that paid advertisement or that paid media that you invest in. So now we've covered the step one. Let's look at step two, which is budget and resource. So Monley says, I don't have a website yet, as it's too much of an investment right now. What is possible with what you have? You need to give yourself an honest statement about what your challenges are. And you can lead Monley's statement. She doesn't have an investment right now. So you need to understand your budget, what you can do on that budget, and how you can, reach people. If you have a 2,000 Rand budget, there's a lot you can do with 2,000 Rand. You can get about 150 to 200 messages. If you structure your ads properly, you can actually get between 200 to 300 likes on your page if you structure your ads properly. And you can get about 400 page links or page link clicks, if you structure that properly. So understanding how to create effective ads on Facebook with the different sizes, because a lot of people just use their social media posts, but they don't know that the ads have specific sizes and design that needs to be created specifically for ads. So have a look at, if you've been doing it like that, then try to build ads specifically to the sizes that you might need to effectively, be successful at Facebook ads or successful on any ads on any platforms. Because you can't just use the post that you have. You have to structure and create different types of designs that are applicable, to the ad platform. Let's look at step three. She's targeting females in the local area. The most valuable customers are females about 30 years old. They normally have children and they work part-time. And most of them use Facebook. You see, she had identified which platform she wants to target. She didn't go say, I want to target Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. Not all the customers are on there. How you, as a hairdresser, how are you going to reach people on LinkedIn? People are professional. They're in a professional space. They're not in a space or mindset to close sales related to hairdressing or hair salons and whatnot on LinkedIn. They're closing deals on working in corporate or working in smaller agencies or working in different types of jobs related to professionalism and ethics and all of that. They're not looking to make sales on different hairstyles and whatnot. So you need to look at where exactly your customers are right at that moment. Most of the customers on Facebook, she knows that. So she's targeting Facebook. She's not spreading her budget thin across all the platforms. All right. Let's move on to step four, choosing the right marketing channel. Let's look at the different colors. I want you guys to see this specifically. Let me put myself on the screen again. I want you guys to see this specifically. Look at the online objectives and look at the marketing channels that we've mapped out. So to increase your online reach and awareness, you're going to look at display ads, you're going to look at social media, and you look at good content marketing. To increase your sales, you're going to look at search engine marketing, SEO, and email marketing. Why is SEO on there? Because it's organic, and you can focus on long-tail keywords that are intent-based. Pizza place, Cape Town, and you get ranked for that. People will find you and will click on you. Increase traffic to your website, SEM, SEO, and email marketing. Again, SEO forms part of that content marketing process at the top there, and you can build that organic traffic using the right keywords that are related to your business. And you've got the customer loyalty with social media. You can build customer loyalty with reviews, two-way conversations, and interaction with your customers. Email marketing, you can build a customer loyalty because someone that's loyal to your business, loyal to your database, and loyal to the information that you give them and always clicks, always opens because they want to know more, they want to understand, they want to build, they want to buy. So that's a good way to build customer loyalty through email marketing. You've got content marketing. You can build customer loyalty because you can build a good blog. So if you're a wedding planner and you say Candace is mine on weddings, so you can build a good blog so people can come to you and say, hey, this is actually the thoughts that a wedding planner has. She's got a blog that says, what are the best essentials you need to build, or to get your wedding started, type of thing. You build blogs that are related to your industry, then people will come to you and gravitate towards you and try and understand the type of person you are, the services you offer, and how it relates to them, and how they can better understand your product and service and buy from you eventually. That's a good example of why content marketing is also about customer loyalty. All right, let's move on to some advice as well. So you need to choose a channel based on target audience and the goals that you have. So an inbound marketing strategy that attracts customers by creating valuable content tailored to them. So an example of inbound marketing strategy is search engine marketing, SEO, search engine optimization, content marketing, organic social media, and Google My Business. An outbound strategy or marketing strategy, an example of that is display advertising, email marketing, paid social, affiliate marketing, and print or broadcast media. So that's the difference between inbound marketing strategy and outbound marketing strategy. Outbound meaning you want to get to potential customers, and inbound meaning you're attracting the new customers already, and you want to take them through a good process of getting them from a interest to a lead by creating good content, by focusing on your SEO, organic social, and Google My Business as well, local SEO. Okay, step 5 in the process is to plan your activity. So you need to focus on a detailed and strategic plan to get you through the different steps that you need to take. So again, Mondley says, my online objectives are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet, as it's too much of an investment right now. How could I use digital marketing or digital to help me? So here's how he could approach, or she could approach, this channel strategically. She can list a business on Google My Business and create a free website using Google My Business. They can set up a Facebook page to collect the reviews and post pictures of customer hairstyles. And they could use Facebook advertising to target people in the local area with an offer to attract new customers. So it's just a good example to go through the different steps of creating a digital marketing plan. So let's look at the last step, which is setting SMART goals. So one way to evaluate the relevance of a performance indicator, KPI, is to use SMART goals or the SMART criteria. The letters are typically taken to stand for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. In other words, is your objective specific? Can you measure the progress towards that goal? Is the goal realistically attainable? So if you on average sell 50 cars per month and your goal is to sell 10,000 by the end of the year, that's not attainable because that's not part of your usual marketing, your usual strategy or usual outcomes. You need to choose outcomes that are attainable and relevant to you. How relevant is the goal to your organization, and what is the time frame that you're using? Is the time frame too short? Is it too long? You don't want to put too much pressure on yourself, especially when it comes to setting these SMART goals. So as an example of Modely's SMART goals, to increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. And then another one is to increase brand awareness on Facebook by growing audience with new people by 40%. That's some examples of our SMART goals and SMART KPIs that Mondelez set out. All right, let's put it all together. So the business goal, you've got the audience, what channel is Mondelez going to use, what's their activity, online objectives, and SMART objective as well. So this is an example of Mondelez's digital marketing plan. Again, at the top left, she's got a business goal, which is to reach more people in the local area and get more customers through the door. Her audience she's chosen, which is females, 39 to 45 in the local area and past and new customers. The different channels she's going to use is local SEO and Facebook. What's her activity? Let me just move myself there. She's going to build a website and boost visibility on Google, use Facebook and advertising to target people in the local area. And then the other online objective is to increase online reach by increasing and returning customers. And then a SMART objective is increase Facebook page likes from new people by 50% within the next month. All right, let's look again at the 6 steps to building a digital marketing plan. Understand your business goals and objectives. What are your budget and resources looking like? Who is your target audience? What are the channels that you're going to use to target them? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, which is relevant to you. Again, no person is looking for a hairdresser on LinkedIn, so don't even try it. Number 4, or number 5 rather, plan your activity. And number 6, measure your KPIs using the SMART goals objectives. All right, any questions so far? I see Carl. Let's see. Carl asks, if you're starting out a new business, how would you identify what platform resonates with your audience the most? Carl, I'd start directly with competitors. Where are your competitors, and where do they see the most engagement and most traffic? So if you're in consulting and your competitor is McKinsey or whoever, all right? Where is McKinsey getting most of their traffic? Where are they getting most of the engagement from? Where are they getting most of their queries? And if you see a lot of traffic coming in from LinkedIn, and if you see a lot of traffic coming in from Twitter, then I would start off with those two channels and then expand as time goes. Because if you don't use the right channel, Carl, unfortunately you waste your time, because you put time together to build that Facebook content plan or that LinkedIn content or that Instagram content. It took you time, 2 to 3 hours, or even a day, if you don't know how to set that up properly, just as it takes time to do that. So now you've done it for a wrong channel, you've wasted your time. Why not put that effort or focus into exactly where your potential customers are by doing a bit of research of your competitors and understanding where exactly the engagement is happening and where most of that is happening, where most of your audience is. What are they commenting? Who are they specifically in terms of job titles and all of that as well? So that's definitely something to look at, Carl. Any questions so far? I see everyone's still good. Let me see. I think everyone's still good. All right, thank you guys so much. That was creating a digital marketing plan online. I hope I did take you guys through that well, and I hope you guys did take up something from there. I just want to close off the session. Again, we've got the free bootcamp from Google. If you're a small business owner, please do sign up for that. The next session is next week, and then the other one is in the next 2 to 3 weeks as well. So do sign up. I think the next week's one's already closed. But yeah, if you're looking to get into the Hustle Academy, where we take you to 1 week long bootcamp for free, we teach you everything you need to know about business and the different aspects that you might need or need to understand and get as well, from funding to pitching for success. So that's what we take you through in the Hustle Academy. Your next steps, please do go to the Learn with Digital. Got some free courses there, and then we're just going to share the certificates. Again, guys, we cannot send certificates to people who have not signed up on this form. So please do sign up on the form. We get emails and messages and where is the certificate? Where is it? If you haven't signed up on the form, we can't give you a certificate. So please do sign up on the form for the class today. And I do hope that we can get that up to you. Awesome. Again, please follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And just check out for some updates. And I do thank you guys. I think I kept you guys a bit longer than usual, but I do thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you did get what you were looking for, and you're able to take the next steps to building your digital marketing plan and digital marketing strategy. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Please do sign up on the certificate form and we can get you your certificates. All right. Cheers.